We've all been there. We got the perfect shot, or so we thought. Maybe it's blurry, noisy, or maybe we just have access to the low resolution version. Well, meet the Aiarty Image Enhancer software. This isn't just another filter, it's a dedicated AI powerhouse that upscales your photos up to a massive 32K resolution and can apply all these different filters to help bring those photos back to life and truly enhancing them. It uses three specialized models right now, including the More Detail, which is really for hair and skin, Real Photo, which is great for landscapes, and the AIGC to fix any of those weird artifacts in perhaps AI generated art. I have been using this software for a few months now and really love it and have tested out tons of different types of photos. Now, a lot of times people will send me photos and say, hey, here's my headshot, and it's the size of a postage stamp. Well, it has done a really good job of bringing those up to a resolution that is pretty close to usable and keeping the image quality pretty good without too much distortion. Now, of course, you can only do so much, but it does a really good job, and the overall interface is so straightforward and easy to use. First, let's take a look at face restoration. It doesn't give you that plastic AI skin. It actually reconstructs pores and eyelashes, and on a bunch of these trials that I did, it's actually scary good. And some people will say, hey, you know what? You can go ahead and you can drop these original photos into something like Gemini or ChatGPT and ask it to enhance or upscale. You could, but you're only going to get that single output and don't have access to specific sliders and things like that to really get that detail that you want. The other thing is the privacy of the software, because if you upload to one of those models like Gemini, it's up in the cloud, where this is staying local. It also has really great batch power processing. You can batch export, and you have a different file export options too. It just really gives you everything you need all in that one place. The other nice thing is, where some softwares may require either an annual subscription or a monthly fee, this one is a lifetime license where you just purchase it, you get the software, you can get the upgrades, all of that type of stuff, and you're going to be good. From the time that I downloaded and started testing this out, I've already received probably 2 or 3 updates to it, and I've already seen from those updates some enhancements to some of those models. If you're looking to do like DTF transfers and you need to upscale any of those type of photos to get a really good print, to print it onto a shirt, that would be a great solution for this software. Whether it's product photos that you're looking to enhance, headshots, any of those things, there's tons of different options. And again, all the sliders for all the most common settings are right there in front of you. And then you can even work down a little bit further. Now, there's also a removal tool, has worked really well. So in this example, you can see all the hay bales out in the field, but if I go ahead and remove a bunch of them, all I got to do is just highlight them with the brush and then click remove, and it looks amazing. You'd be like, oh yeah, all the hay is cleaned up, not a big deal, when in fact they're all sitting out in the field. So as far as those models go, you have a few to choose from depending on what you want to do and what type of original or input photo or graphic that you're working with. So let me go ahead and explain what some of those different models are that they provide you with. We have the More Detailed GAN V3, which is great for portraits and wildlife. It's aggressive, but it reimagines missing details like individual eyelashes, skin pores, and animal fur. Then you have Real Photo version 3, which is great for landscapes and high ISO shots. It keeps the soul of the photo intact while scrubbing grain from low light shots. Next, we have the AIGC Smooth version 3, which is great for using with Midjourney output or DALL-E outputs or any of those type of models, and great for optimizing those AI generated art, removing those halos and weird compression artifacts that sometimes you run into. Now, a lot of those models are getting really good, but this will still help to clean it up. So I have tested between the two for different outputs between the AIGC and the smooth diff. Now, it really doesn't matter, because you can just continue to test them, say, you know what, this one really is getting what I want. And it's not like they're charging you something different as you go back and forth between the models, and they render relatively quickly as well. So what are some great quick takeaway tips? So that slider right there, just don't leave it at the 1.0 setting. You can, for old film photos, back it off to like 0.7 to keep some of the natural vintage grain. Otherwise, the AI might just take too much of it away doing the restoration or upscaling.
So you also have the option for 2-pass processing here, which is going to layer those AI models or certain ones to give you an even better quality output. And of course, we're going to double stack that. No pun intended with the burger there. But if we go ahead and look here, you can pick one of these ones. Now we do have the version 2 or version 3, so you can play around and see which one you like at first. And then if we want to go ahead and do a 2-pass, we can kind of get an idea of what that looks like. So you can see it is enhancing it a little bit there. And if we say, hey, let's go ahead and add a little bit extra to it, you can see that slight enhancement as well. So it is really cool to have that double processing going on right there, really nice. And then scrolling down, you do also have, right now we have face restoration on, but if you turn that on when you're working on faces, you can see exactly how that works. So if we go here and essentially go and we can do a fidelity or a rebuild, you can see what that's doing for you. You're doing a great job restoring that and bringing that really to life.
Now, GPU over CPU, you have these options. So if you have a powerful enough GPU that you can flip it over to, you can really flip that on and you're going to really reduce that render time by a lot. Now, I use a GPU when I'm doing it and I have seen very little lag, and the render times on pretty decent sized images, it's pretty quick. So really, if you're looking to, again, enhance these photos, whether they're small, grainy, or what have you, or want to upscale them, this platform is so straightforward and easy to use, really with plenty of options and features that are not only straightforward and right there for you, but I think anyone from the standard creator to the professional can really take advantage of the tool set and features that are in with this Aiarty Image Enhancer. I'm loving this tool and I think you will love it as well.